Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Temple of Elemental Evil. Where we left off last time, we were doing side quests in Hamlet. I've talked to Philikin again, and apparently he has something more to say. I asked him how he's doing, and he said, "We're doing well, thanks, but I can't help but notice some of my wealth has been sneaking away. I normally wouldn't mind too much, but I just don't like the idea of someone sneaking around in here. Tell me more." Well, I can't be sure, but some of the farmers around town aren't doing as well as Percy and me, and they got young ones to feed. I check with some of them myself, but I hate to go around accusing people if I ain't got no facts. I'll go check around and see if I could find out anything. Apparently, that is something to do. Oh no, here comes another insult. I didn't insult you at all. I'm sure you and Merrick will be very happy together. Thank you for all your help. We're so happy. What? I'm confused. Who's Melanie?
Why are you back here?
Good to see you again, Melanie. How's it going?
I'm doing quite well, thank you. I wish the local merchants would bring in more books, though. I just love to read about adventures.
How does your father manage all you kids?
Since our mother passed on, he's hired Roddy, the manservant. But none of us like Roddy too much. I wish Father would get out more.
Sad to hear about your mother. My condolences.
Thank you. It's been hard without Mother, especially on the little ones. But we're going to get through this.
Sure you will. We need to figure out a way to get... I think I need to recruit her to get a weapon, I think. If I'm not mistaken. What can... Okay, seriously? Get the hell out of the way so I can talk to her.
Why are you back here?
How's it going?
I'm doing quite well, thank you.
This is
I wish the local merchants would bring in more books, though. I just love to read about adventures.
Maybe a smart and intelligent girl like yourself should experience more of the real world than this small village.
Aren't you the charmer? You're kind of cute yourself. Say, I don't recall seeing you around these parts before. Are you new here or just passing through?
I am adventuring these parts and I had not intended to stay long, but I am enjoying your company.
Oh, an adventurer! You must lead such an exciting life. One that I can only dream of.
Perhaps someday I shall tell you more of my journeys.
Yes, I would.
Alright, can I talk to her? Apparently we ought to help him with this other quest first. I don't know exactly where to go about that. Who is this guy and why doesn't he have time for the likes of us? That's just really rude. I'm gonna try and talk to her Melanie one more time.
Why are you... I'm doing quite well, thank you. I wish the local merchants would bring in more books, though.
Okay, I've returned to tell you about some of my adventures, but first, have you had any adventures of your own?
Sometimes I like to sneak away to the Declo Grove, but Father thinks it's not safe there.
Where's that?
Oh, it's a bit north of here. I'll show you on your map.
I don't want to go there right away. Thanks, I'll check it out sometime. Let's try and talk to her one more time. You keep switching me back to my other character. Stop that.
Why? I'm doing quite well, thank you. Sometimes I like to sneak... Oh, it's a bit north of...
So it hasn't changed. Alright, well, let's go talk to the father. Nope, nothing. Alright, we have to go deal with another quest, I guess, first before we figure out about Melanie's situation. I need the sword, though. That's what I really want. Anyways, I'll be back shortly when I figure out exactly what to do. Okay, so I waited till the evening because we have a couple quests to do in the evening, and I found Otello sneaking around out here. Otello, what are you doing out here in Philkin's yard? Oh, hello again. I wanted to talk some farm business with Philkin, but it looks like they're all asleep. Well, yeah, it's pretty late for a social visit, don't you think? What are you doing out here late at night, then? I might ask you the same question. Actually, Philkin's been concerned that someone's been stealing from him and asked me to check around. That wouldn't be you, would it? Alright. It's me that's been stealing from Philkin. My poor son hasn't eaten in days, and my little daughter, too. I don't know what else I can do. I found Philkin's hidden stash in that manure pile. I couldn't resist. You must die for your actions? Damn, that really jumps up a notch. You must be punished for what you've done. I'll report this back to Philkin and let him decide what to do with you. Alright, so let's go talk to Philkin. And we also need to go to Black Jay's lair. It's a farmland. Really, not really a lair, but that's beside the point. Where's Philkin? Right there. I found out who's been stealing from you. Really, that's great news. Tell me what you learned. It doesn't actually say the name. He was swiping treasure from your hidden crock in the manure pile. He admitted everything. And then what? It was Otello, the rotund farmer. Now that I've told you, I'll leave it to you to handle him. Thanks, poor Otello, driven to such a low. I had no idea he was in such need. Well, I must turn him into the authorities. Thanks for your help. Try not to take it too hard on him. He's a good man. See you later. Now let's see if there's another quest we can do. Possibly to get a sword. No, okay, well, maybe we can talk to Melanie.
Why are you... I'm doing... Sometimes... Oh, it's a bit north of here.
Why does your father think it's not safe there?
Daddy says that the ochre jellies like to ambush people on their way to the grove. He says are really scary, but I'm not afraid of any ochre jelly.
I would gladly protect a beautiful maiden such as yourself from the foul advances of an ochre jelly.
My hero! I'm really enjoying talking to you. You're not at all like the other boys around here. They're all so boring.
I'm verily enjoying conversing with you as well. Perhaps I shall call on you again, my lady.
See that you do.
Oh my. There's a little bit of...
Why are you back here?
Melanie, I could not wait to see you again. Please, you must join me on my adventure.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Yes, I will come with you. Oh, wait. Father would never allow it. I cannot disobey.
What would it take for you to join me?
Well, I know it's a bit sudden, but if you were to ask for my hand in marriage, Father would have to let me go.
Melanie, will you marry me?
Yes, I will marry you. But first you must go ask Father for permission. Once he's given his blessing, then we shall marry, and I can join you on your adventure.
Do girls in this village just marry random people as they walk through, like, on a regular basis? Because that really seems to be the premise of a lot of people joining our party. It'll be great to have you with me. I'll go talk to your father.
Oh, that would be wonderful. I love you.
We've just met, and yet I feel I've known you for a lifetime. I will go talk to your father. Good God, this is the worst. Is Melanie's hand available for marriage? Melanie ain't available for nothing until her sister Althea is married. You're not from around these parts, are you? But I've spoken with Murack. He's converting to the old faith so that Althea can marry him. Well, that should make Melanie next in line, but I have to tell you, she's really special to me. She's not running off with the first good-looking stranger she meets. I can tell you that. Of course, sir, I can assure you that my motives are nothing but honorable. I suppose I can't get in the way of true love. True love! I've been in the town for like a day and a half. I suppose if she's really in love and you really love her, frowns, and you promise to treat her right, I'll allow her to marry. First Althea, and now my Melanie. How soon they grow up. Melanie is the love of my life, and my heart is ready to burst with joy. Thank you, sir. I cannot wait to tell her. Then go to her, and be happy. He takes down a family heirloom from the wall, and accept this magical sword as her dowry. I must have... Dowries. Oh, and we got a level. Sweet. I actually have no idea how to level in this game. That's going to be something that we're going to learn.
Hooray! Daddy agreed to let us marry. I'm so glad to be with you now. I'm ready for great adventures with you, love.
I'll be glad to have you by my side, Melanie.
Let's continue on with our grand adventure.
We're just bringing along random NPCs. What is she? She is a nothing. She has no class. How do you... She's a human female humanoid with apparently no class. She has scimitar proficiency, which I guess is something. All right, let's level up. I guess you just click on the plus. That's pretty easy to do. We're gonna be fighter level 2. And skills. Wait, did I choose that? Yeah. Okay. And then skills. No feats. I don't think that's actually selecting. Why can't I? Okay, it is selecting. Okay, fine. We have 3 skill points available. We'll go with Intimidate and Bluff and not Bluff. We can't get Bluff, so we're going to go with Tumble. Feats, we get... What do we want? We can get Cleave. Cleave's pretty good. Dodge is also pretty good. Probably gonna go with Blind Fight's also super useful a lot of the times. Let's go Dodge. We're gonna need that. No, that's not the one we need. There we go. And finish. Done. 1 class done. Barbarian. Skills, he gets 3 as well. Survival, Listen, and Intimidate. And that's it. No feats for him. Our Cleric is gonna get... This is our Cleric, right? Yep. Cleric gets Heal and Concentration. Nothing new there. I don't think we even get any new spells. Maybe a spell slot. This is our Rouge. And he gets just all of the skill points that we need to divvy out. 10 skill points to be exact. I wish I gave him 16 intelligence actually. For that 1 extra skill or skill point, yeah. Oh well. Nothing we can do about that now. And he's done. And our final person is our Wizard. Skills, Spellcraft, and Concentration, and Diplomacy, and Heal, and Tumble. We're missing one. What's the other 2? Oh, there it is. Appraise. Spells, we get a new spell. I think just two new spells at level 2. Not level 2 spells, though. Let's grab... color spray is pretty good. Yeah. Charm person, maybe? I've heard that's really overpowered in this game, actually, because it doesn't act like it's supposed to. Alright, and we also have a sword, which is a pretty good sword. I'm going to go find it in my inventory here. The Radiant Longsword. How do I think it's shift-click to examine. Let's throw it over here first. Shift right-click? Shift-click for more info. That's what I tried to do. I'm shift-clicking, but it's not letting me look at it. Anyways. It doesn't have any +1s. Its weight's 4. It's not a bastard sword. I guess we could just give it to our cleric. Our cleric uses long swords, so throwing it over to our not wizard. There we go. It is a +1 sword. Yeah. She gets +1 to hit, and there's no damage part for it. But let's just, yeah. 1d8. Maybe I need to identify it. I probably need to identify it first. I don't have any detect magic spells available, I don't think, but let's see what we can do. In the wheel of things, we didn't go rest yet. We should probably do that, honestly. She also doesn't have Knowledge Arcana. To be fair, I don't even know if Knowledge Arcana exists in this game. Alright, well, we can switch out some spells because we don't need as many read magics as we currently have, or we will have. Also, we have a new level 1 spell, so we should probably get that as well. We have Cure Light Wounds, Bless, and we're going to grab another Bless. Bless is super useful. We're going to switch out some read magics for some detect magics. Detect spells and magic items within 60 feet. I hope that... Oh no, it's identify. We just need identify. Not detect magic, but that's fine. We can also use detect magic. We're going to grab identify as a level 1 spell. And we're going to grab... We should probably get rid of some of these, actually. We really don't need that many of them. Let's grab Disrupt Undead. Ray of Frost is kind of garbage, but actually it is complete garbage. Open Close could be kind of useful, maybe. And Resistance... Actually, Resistance isn't bad. +1 to saving throws is not the worst at this point of the game. Now we have Identify, though. So, do we have it now? Or do we need to rest? We probably need to rest to cast it, I'm guessing. Yeah, we don't just get the spell. Alright, so we are good. We got a +1 sword, and I'm going to go to the inn. Actually, no, we're going to do Black Jay's thing. Let's go to Black Jay's house first. I'm going to save, because we did a lot of talking, and this game has a habit of dying on me. Come on. No, we can't walk there. You know what we could do, actually? I think we can just... There we go. Perfect. Quick travel, basically. Alright, let's go talk to Coral. With our talker. What are you doing here? He stares at the ground and wrings a grassy stalk in his hands. I'm just out walking. He looks up at you, holding his breath. You're lying? Tell me the truth, boy. No, don't hurt me. I didn't mean to do anything bad. You're poisoning Black Jay's sheep. I didn't know why they wanted these plants dropped here at Black Jay's field. Honest. Who? I can't say anything. They'll kill my parents. Tell me, or it will go badly for you. No, I will say nothing. You cannot make me. I will die first. We'll see about that. I'm done talking to you. He looks ready to cry, but he says nothing, and don't even think about coming back here ever. Let's try and intimidate him. Oh, wait, no, he's gone. So, his parents. Let's go talk to his parents. Or maybe we should talk to Black Jay. I mean, Black Jay is here. It's not that far of a distance, at least.
Good day.
Got some questions for you.
What do you want to know?
Jay, I know what's happening to your sheep.
What? Who is killing them? Tell me!
Coral, the teamster's son. He was dropping poison plants in the fields.
I will kill him. How dare he? What have I done to him or his family?
Hold on there. I don't think he's ultimately responsible.
What do you mean? He is dropping that hemlock on my fields, right?
Yeah, but someone's making him do it by threatening his family.
Why would anyone do that?
I don't know, but the kid was scared.
But what about my sheep?
Don't worry, Coral will never come to your property again.
Thank the gods. And thank you too.
You're welcome. Goodbye, Jay. Alright, so that is another quest complete. Let's get out of here. We're gonna have to go talk to the teamster's son. I don't remember what building that is, though, to be honest. Maybe Plokius's house? It's this guy's house. I know which one it is, actually, because I labeled it talk to this guy. I'm gonna save again. We're gonna wander over there. It's not that far of a distance, honestly, this particular one. And we'll see what he has to say for his son, who is a murderer, a sheep murderer. That's kind of rough. Murdering sheep is not okay. Murdering people, sure, no big deal. But murdering sheep, what did they ever do? And this is taking slightly longer than I anticipated. There we go. We're here. In we go. Alright. I'm gonna talk to you with him again. Oh, he looks around warily. Hello. You better tell me who made you poison Black Jay sheep. I'm not talking to you. Go away. I plan to turn you in. I will deny ever being there. No one will take your word over mine. Don't be so sure about that. Leave me be. I don't like you. May I ask more questions? What can I do for you? I need to speak to you about your son, Coral. What about Coral? He's a good kid. I found him last night in Black Jay's field. What? I didn't know about that. What was he doing there? He appeared to be dropping poisonous plants on the field. No, not Coral. He wouldn't do such a thing. Caught him red-handed. You don't bear Jay any ill will. I'll find out what's up, mister. He wouldn't tell me a thing. Good luck. Let's try and intimidate him. Nope. He does not want to listen to that. Diplomacy is not working either. Let's try other intimidate people. How about my cleric? Maybe she wants to talk. And anything on the wizard here? Alrighty. I guess we probably have to wait to find out about this, if I had to hazard a guess. Is there actually an active quest for this? Not really. We're on Cure for Emmy, unless it's down further. Nope, but we're getting there. We're getting done most of the quests. Alright, I'm going to pause the video and see where I can go next, and figure out what to do. Back shortly. Alrighty, so I wandered around the town a bit. I think it's time for us to just go to the tavern. We haven't really done any of the stuff in here yet, including the drinking contest, which we can definitely do now that it's nighttime. So we're going to grab our biggest, beefiest person, which I think is going to be him, our barbarian. We're going to talk to the apprentice here. Hey there, stranger. Want to join a drinking contest? It's just about to start. Sure. Let's get started. Osler to referee. Hey, Osler. What is it?
What is it, Tuparello? Oh, you want to have a drinking contest. Who else wants in? Speak up now.
You look to see who else is joining.
Okay. Everyone ready?
Ready. Osler gives everyone a fresh pint of ale.
Drink.
We all drink.
There you go, man.
And we're just going to keep drinking till someone wins or loses. So.
Okay. Everyone ready?
And we're just going to keep drinking. We're getting temporary damage.
There you go, man. Okay.
How many drinks do we need to have? Oh god, I'm going to pass out soon.
There you go. Okay. There you Okay. Okay. We seem to have no winner, folks. The contest is a draw.
We took 22 damage. That's actually a really impressive amount. How's that a draw, though? I'm still standing. Elmo's back in the bar. Anyways, I guess we're fine. Let's go talk to the random... Who is around that we can even talk to anymore? I do not have time for the likes of you. Why does no one like us in this town? Why do you bother me? What do you want from me? Why do you bother me? That's our person. Greetings, barbarian. Let's go talk to this guy. Let's get a room for the night. Might as well go sleep this off. Got some more questions.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in getting a room.
I've got space aplenty. 2 gold.
Alright, 2 gold, thanks. I'll take the room, go take a sleep. I think you can just rest up here. Yeah, because we got the tent icon. Who's this guy? Is this guy that wants the wizard stuff? How many characters can you have in your party, by the way?
Hello.
Didn't we talk to this guy?
So, you are an adventurer?
Yes, and you?
My name is Spoonwar.
Yeah, it's a Spoonwar.
And I work for a sage in Stalmere. He has directed me to locate any and all wizard scrolls in the area.
Tell me about your master, the sage. My master is a sage of Deleb, and is quite knowledgeable about forces of darkness. Many adventurers seek his advice on how to slay the undead, demons, and devils. Who's Deleb? Deleb is the deity of knowledge and studies. His clerics are librarians, scholars, and teachers known by their black cloaks and white holy books. They are enemies of all that would destroy knowledge. Got some more questions?
Sir. How can I help you?
Would you like to join up with me?
Really? I would love to accompany.
We already had this guy in our
Thanks.
group before.
I am ready to leave.
I'm just wondering how many people we can accumulate. Because at this point we have 8 characters in our group. Is that the limit? Who knows? I'm going to rest. We only need to rest for 8 hours, though, for a normal rest. Our non-lethal damage is almost cleared out, which is perfectly fine. We also healed up a bunch of our actual damage. And we can leave. And we have an identify spell. So we can also identify that sword, which I think we need to actually give to the person in question. You. No, not you. You have the radiant sword. Give it to her. Yep. And then we're going to go wizard, level 1, identify that. So that is a holy longsword +1. And we're going to give it to her, because it's a really good sword for her. It's going to be really good against undead, which is going to be helpful in the beginning. We're also going to head off now to actually go do some fighting, or potentially some fighting. I actually don't entirely know what we're supposed to be doing, but there's a place called... Where is it? I think there's a... I mean, the moat house is where we're supposed to go. There's definitely one place. East Hamlet we haven't done yet. North... I guess we could do East Hamlet. We've been to the Declo Globe. Or Grove. I guess we could go there. I'm going to ponder where to go. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. We're going to talk to the blacksmith here really quickly. Brother Smith. I don't know why an NPC is trying to talk to him, because she literally can't. We have some other questions for him. I'm looking for something different. What might that be? No offense, but this seems like a boring town. Would you know of anywhere else I can find some real action? Brother Smith sizes you up critically. Action, what do you mean by that? I mean something more exciting than simply meddling in everyone's personal affairs here. I see, and what do you mean by exciting? Are you looking for whores or something like that? If so, you have to look elsewhere. I don't arrange that kind of thing. No whores. I'd like to help this area in a more meaningful way than just dealing with the minor personal crises of its citizens. Isn't there anything going on around here that's more of a threat than the typical day-to-day trivialities of small village? So, the restless adventurer wants to sally forth into something perhaps beyond his understanding. What makes you think you can handle anything more serious than running local errands? The high elf nobles of Selene apparently do not find me wanting. I wouldn't be here if I were no more capable than what you suggest. Perhaps. Brother Smith considers, do you think you really understand death, son? What's that supposed to mean? Death, surely you've heard of it. Among other things, it's what happens after some creature tears out your entrails and feasts on them while you're still breathing. Do you think you understand that? Yes, I do. You underestimate me. He waves at us dismissively. I don't think you're serious. The death that you should seek out is of old age. Listen, brother, if you know something, tell me. The actions I seek are of my own affair, as are my motivations and ability to carry them out. If I should perish, what is it to you in the end? Ha, bold to the end. Very well, but I wonder, would you change your mind if you were forced to consider undeath? He pauses and shakes his head. No matter. Perhaps Captain Renton can explain that concept to you in greater detail. I'll leave it to him, though I make no guarantees he'll be any more impressed with you than I am. He lives on the southwest edge of town. That's fairly cryptic. Thanks, brother. Cryptic, and you think the worldly adventurer. Go see the captain. He may just provide you with what you think, or what it is you think you're looking for. Thanks. And we're off. We're gonna go deal with the captain. I'm gonna just jump to when we get there. We have arrived at Captain Renton's. Why are you bothering with me? Got some more questions for you. I had an interesting discussion with your town blacksmith, Brother Smith. That's okay. He said you might have knowledge of a situation in the area that may require some forceful intervention. Captain Renton looks at you flatly. Did he now? I wonder whatever he might have been talking about. Captain, I've been through this whole routine with Smith. I'm capable. If you have some problem you need assistance with, skip the formalities and simply tell me. Renton looks at you with sudden exasperation that melts disconcertingly away to resignation. Fine. I'll spare any further niceties between us then and tell you indeed. No more games. Let's have it out in the open, shall we? Yes. Very well, sit down. This is going to be a long story. Continue. Renton settles in. The tale I'm about to relate to you has been gleaned from a combination of rumor, supposition, speculation, and plain fact. The historical details matter little, ultimately because they comprise the more specious elements of the tale, but the facts of the matter are incontrovertible, and they place our village in a rather uncomfortable predicament. First, the historic background, such as it is. His name was Methel. He had it all, as they say. He was the man every other man hated, and the man all the women wanted. Hailing from Mitrick, he was attractive, smart, athletic, and rich. Unfortunately for him, he was also very short-sighted and quite arrogant. In fact, he was apparently about as wise as my left shoe, so wisdom was his dump stat. After the unfortunate death of his parents, he had full control of his ancestral estate and funds, and after many months of drunken debauching and all-around obscenity, poor Methel was said to have become bored. He started to peruse his departed father's library, and stumbled upon a few arcane texts, which ignited in him a curiosity for magic. Many nights of ritual and study later, he realized that this route to power was slow and steady, too slow in fact for his impetuous temperament. So after a chance encounter with a shady dealer in forbidden texts, and in exchange of a large sum of coin, Methel found himself in possession of a rare and quite dubious copy of an ancient necromantic tome. Finding a ritual for lichdom, he fervently acquired all the necessary reagents and completed the rituals required. Unfortunately, the arcane rites contained within the book were flawed. The rites transformed him from the handsome, charismatic, and intelligent Methel into the rotting, stinking, and dead Methel. To be certain, he was indeed rendered quite dead, and yet he lived. The shambling creature's hold on sanity was completely severed, it having already been tenuous prior to his transformation, and while he was not but an animated corpse, he thought himself to be a lich. So well on his ensuing campaign to subvert the whole of Earth to his will, it is believed he had a chance encounter with a dark priest of Lolth. This priest channeled the powers of his deity and gained control of Methel. Methel now thinks himself an all-powerful lich, and having been commanded by this dark priest, he thinks the priest to be nothing less than a godly avatar. The priest apparently decided to use Methel by putting him in command of a small group of humanoid raiders until he could find a suitable replacement. Now Methel, in his insanity, thinks all those under his command to be undead and revels in his newfound status. Or so the story goes. Now, the facts of the matter. A band of humanoids, seemingly led by an undead commander, is currently encamped some 2 hours travel east of here, in a locale known to our scouts as Welkwood Bog. This we have seen with our own eyes. They've been there for some time, though as of yet they have not caused any mischief in this immediate area. The town council does not trust that this will remain the case, however. We managed to more or less continually monitor this group's whereabouts, but we don't know for certain that we have the might to overcome them ourselves. Though we have reconnoitered the areas of their operations as closely as we can, we have yet to convincingly establish their number. Furthermore, some of our own number are reluctant to engage this thing for fear that it may indeed prove more formidable than popular rumor suggests. It is indeed quite clearly one of the living dead. We had sent for assistance from Verbobmk when these raiders were but moving through the area, but when a squad arrived here some 2 months ago to investigate, Methel and his minions had mysteriously slipped away from us. The resulting search was unsuccessful, and the Lord Viscount was consequently rather unimpressed with our fantastic claims. He went on to reassure us that should Hamlet ever come under attack from this mysterious band, a significant force would be rapidly dispatched from Verbomk? It's such a weird name. Verbobonk? Something. To defend the town. What good this would do us in the short term remains unclear, as such a force would not arrive here until days later, provided a successful notification had ever been sent. So there you have it. That's the unfortunate situation we find ourselves in. I think you can understand why we wouldn't care to publicize this tale around town. The villagers might not be particularly overjoyed to know that a zombie is cavorting in the surrounding wilderness. Yes, it's quite a tale. I think I can help you. I'll eliminate this creature and his minions. I don't ask such a thing. Let me warn you, the village can pay very little. There's no need. I require no compensation to rid the earth of such a creature. You might feel differently if I told you I'd never expect to see you alive again. It matters little, Captain. I shall return with good news, I assure you. Very well, I'll mark the location of this Welkwood Bog on your map for you, and I wish you the best of luck with this awful business. I'm grateful. Thanks, bye. Oh, we could have just traveled immediately. Oh well, we could just walk out. And then go, map. World map. Bog. It just took us there. I didn't even get to click on it. Ah, well, good enough. The odor of the bog strikes you long before your first glimpse. The pungent smells of sodden, decayed wood, and corpulent mosses are thick in the still air of Welkwood. A carpet of green stretches through the valley floor under a perpetually grey and brooding sky. The blackened husks of suffocated trees line the seams of the bog, their broken and jagged trunks stretching like fingers to the unmerciful heavens in futile supplication. Leeching the last drop of life and sustenance from the trees are thick, ropey vines that spread outwards in twitching clusters. The water of the bog is an unhealthy brown, opaque enough to hide the secrets its shallow waters have swallowed. It can sustain only the most adaptive and cunning creatures. The carpet of peat and sphagnum rests mostly undisturbed, but sinister ripples and small waves occasionally disturb the stillness of the surface, as if something moves beneath. Alright, well, here we are. I have no idea what this area is going to entail, and I should probably save because we just did a whole lot of reading, and I really don't feel like doing it again. I wonder where anything is. How big is this map, actually? Not that big, actually. It's a fair size, but it's not huge by any means. Maybe we should have our rogue sneak around. I don't think we can go further that way, so we must have to go south. We also have a massive group. Like, 8 characters is a lot of characters. Alright, so here's some guards. Why are you... Okay, there's at least 6-ish? I'll save. This could be a big fight. I'm Captain Asf of the Verbonk Regional Patrol. Identify yourselves. I'm Eltimar. What's your business in this area, Eltimar? Been sent by Captain Renton of Hamlet to locate and destroy a mischievous and possibly undead entity called Methel. He laughs good-naturedly. Ah, yes. Well, that's why we are here. We've searched this area back and forth and have not located any undead or anything else. Captain Renton had mentioned the Verbonk. I'd already investigated and found nothing. I take it you've been following up? Ah, yes, that's why we're here. We've searched this area back and forth, but that's the same thing. I see. The matter is very urgent, Captain Renton, so I'll just have a look around myself if you don't mind. No, I'm afraid not. You should come with me. We'll travel to Hamlet together and see Renton. My men can travel back to Verbonk separately. Nope, don't have any room in my group. I say you should come back with me. We'll travel to Hamlet and gather... As I say, I have no room in my group again. Come with... He's just saying the same thing over and over again. Really, I have no room. And you've disappeared. Oh my. That was quite the event. He just kept saying the same thing over and over again. Creepy. He's an illusion. Okay, I can't move that way, so let's go back this way. Whoa, 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 don't separate. 2 people should not go off on their own. That's a terrible idea. This is kind of spooky, I guess. It's a little bit spooky in here.
Maybe Ori protect us.
I don't even know what they're fighting. Kobolds. Where did that guy come from? Alright. I'm just going to skip her turn. Cleric. Oh, that's our mage. We can just skip her turn too. Skip. We're going to wait for more kobolds to come in. Oh, that one's coming in. It missed. It has a bow of some sort. Probably a short bow. Kobolds, or maybe a sling? Sometimes kobolds have slings. Slings are short bows, generally. Alright. Well, I'm going to... Is there like a movement 5-foot step? Yes. Let's move to there. We'll just shoot that guy. Where does it show your rolls? Alright. We rolled a 14. He's not melee. He's not even close to melee. How am I shooting into melee? Well... Oh, no, it's a kobold. Okay, never mind. What was our roll? Sorry, my bad. We rolled a 2. That makes sense. That figures. Alright. Well, can we charge from this short of a distance? I don't actually think you can. I guess you can. Well, we smacked it in the face and it died, so there's one. I'm gonna skip Varela, I think. That's our barbarian. Yeah, he's already in melee, so that sergeant took a solid hit and didn't die. Kind of expecting, you know, it to die. And that was our cleric earlier. Okay. The sergeant gets to go next. It missed. How's it taking blood loss? What can you even do? Heal, sneak, animal companion, nothing. I'm just gonna move her back so she doesn't die. I don't even know why she's part of this party. She's level 1, nothing. We missed. That's fine. No big deal. Other kobolds coming in. We're going to be shooting into melee, so we're going to miss probably. Yeah. That figures. Well, there's more. There's another kobold showed up for the fight. Can we charge again? That was pretty good. We can. Smacked it in the face. It is now dead. We might as well try and hit. It's high. We need to get her a better weapon. I actually don't know what weapon she uses other than a sling, of course. We missed with our... There is a sound of something happening. Some sort of alarm. I'll just try and shoot. It's highly on... Oh, we actually hit. Holy crap. Sorry, this might be loud. There's an ambulance going by. I think it's gone now. And dead. We killed everything. Everything is dead. Why can't I grab my people? We got 101 experience for that. That's actually more than most of the quests. Oh, she's down. What did she get hit by? How do I heal her? This is probably something I should have known ahead of time. Okay. This is not helpful. How do you stabilize? Someone has to have heal. You have heal. I know you do. Not you. Oh, we're still in turn order. There's still a kobold left alive. I see what's going on. Alright. There's still a kobold. We missed. We're gonna go smack that one. Missed again. She is apparently wandering in to punch. Not important. Not important. Well, sling would be okay. Can you heal her? That's kind of annoying. Call familiar, inventory, heal. Heal failed. What do we need to roll for this to work? DC 15, so we need to roll an 11. It's actually quite high. Okay. Alright, that kobold's now down and dying. Okay, we need to get her back up. So... Okay, everyone get out of the way, because I can't actually aim at this person. Can I just give her a potion? Okay, guess not. That is very annoying to try and do. There we go. She's stabilized at least. Now we just need to get her up somehow. Alright. How do we do that? She's our cleric, so that's less good that she's down. Actually, is it our cleric? Yes. Definitely is. Does anyone else have a heal spell? Anywhere? Can we use... Actually, we have scrolls. I know we do. I'm just going to use... okay. She has scrolls. And I know some of these are cure wounds ones, so it's just... Oh, you can't take them off her body? Huh. Moving them. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was giving this to the wrong person. That was my bad. Alright, can you use these scrolls? These random... Nope. Apparently they need to be read first, which is less good because we don't have any... We have one read magic. Good enough then. Alright, I'm going to save here in case I fudge this up. Because I don't actually think she has a use magic device. Which I think a scroll technically is. Can she... Scribe scroll? That's not very useful. There we go. We used a healing potion on her. Cool. That worked. We didn't have to use the read magic thing. Anyways, we're going to call it here. We've successfully completed a fight. I'm going to try and loot the bodies, which is actually weirdly hard to do. Why do NPCs keep trying to do stuff they're not actually allowed to do? Get over here. Go away. I'm trying to actually loot bodies here. Something you're apparently not allowed to do. Alright, there's 4 gold, a short spear, and some gray leather armor, which we might be able to just sell. It's very hard to click on these things. Axe and some other junk. I think that was the sergeant, or maybe this is the sergeant. Bullets are fine. We can give those to people. We're going to grab all the loot. We'll worry about organizing it later. And we'll call it a video here. And then the next video, we'll finish up the rest of this little bog. Looting actually in this game is kind of painful, but that's okay. So for now, I'll leave you guys here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, will see you next time.